Hey! Welcome back! Mikolajmariadawidowski here, and my hair is going more and more wild with each video. It's just slowly curling itself up. Thankfully, I'll be getting a haircut soon. You probably won't see it for at least a month or so. But we'll get to it when we get to it. For now, what is a mystic? I use this term quite often when describing myself. I consider myself a mystic. I call myself a mystic. Sometimes I even add the prefix Christian mystic because of certain experiences. No need to go into detail about that right now. But a mystic, who is a mystic and why do I consider myself as such? Well, basically, in my understanding, a mystic is a person who is devoted to experiencing life on the deepest possible level, on the deepest level imaginable, in the deepest level that they can reach, and exploring the world fully. So emotions in this case play a very important part, and part of my teachings is we accept all emotions. All emotions are important, and it is important not to reject any one emotion, because the moment you do, you create resistance, and that resistance blocks the energy flow, and therefore it manifests more and more of that emotion. Putting that aside, being a mystic is exploring the reality in the deepest possible level, but not just reality as this physicality. Of course, that is part of it. I do not shy away from physicality or materialism in any way, shape, or form. I did for a few years. I experienced it. I saw that it is possible, and it is a certain path, but it is not a path that interests me personally. And you can get exactly the same results depending on what it is that you're after, indulging and using the material reality that is around us in order to explore certain metaphysical realities or more subtle realities, different dimensions and states of altered consciousness or state of consciousness that are way beyond that which, let's just say, our average self-human can comprehend prior to the experience. And so mysticism creates the ability to have certain mystical experiences through certain practices. That's one of the things. One of the biggest things and most important things that I associate mysticism is mystical experiences, which are really powerful, profound, direct experiences. And it's very important, direct experiences. They're not some experiences that I'm watching on TV of somebody else. It is something that I directly experience myself. And sometimes they're physical, sometimes they're mental, sometimes they're beyond both. They're somewhere out there and I'm something completely different. This is the beauty of mystical experiences, that they can be so powerful and profound, you can completely lose the awareness of physicality, and you're in these spaces and dimensions where words completely fail, but you're there, you experience it, and somehow you embody it. And by embodying it, your life becomes more joyful, it becomes easier, it becomes more flowing. You go into a permanent state of flow eventually, where every day is a state of flow. And when you're truly in a state of flow, every single moment is joyful because you're perfectly in the present moment. And that's just little part of it. Mystical experiences give a great understanding of the world and how it functions, and that then makes your life a lot easier, because there are many different levels to which you wish to climb. I take my students up to a certain level, which is top of the throat, and I do not go beyond that. If they wish to explore on their own beyond that, they can. But believe me, getting up to the throat is quite a journey, and some people spend lifetimes trying to get there. And some people go up to only, let's just say, solar plexus, for example. And once they're happy with complete mastery of duality, they say, I've had enough. Perfectly fine, because the way we choose to explore reality is up to us. And it doesn't matter if we choose to climb all the way up to the unification with absolute and become oneness. or we wish to just become successful, or we just wish to become healthy, or we just want to have a happy, peaceful life. All these things are perfectly fine within the realms of mysticism, because it's about going in as deep as possible to the point where you are comfortable with, and not forcing anything. Just being yourself and finding that place that is for you, finding your calling, your purpose. There's no point trying to force someone to go up, all the way up beyond the physicality, where your oneness and maneuvering as a cloud of delocalized consciousness, for someone who just wants to find a better job. It's absolutely useless. And so mysticism is for everyone, but no, the entire path isn't for everyone. And so every person must decide for themselves where they wish to stop upon the path. I hope that gives you a brief understanding of what is a mystic. That's only a small brief introduction to it. There, we could talk about it for hours. How to get mystical experiences, how to get into them, how to learn to maneuver within them, and you could have infinite amount of them, because as I stated in one of the previous videos, universe is absolutely infinite in every way, and so there's always a possibility to explore mystical experiences infinitely. But boom! Blessings are being sent your way, my friend. I hope you accept them. Have an amazing day, and consider leaving a like if you enjoyed this video. Please tell me if you have any experience with mysticism, or even if you came across the term, and how was it described. Subscribe, because about here I think, because there are many more videos coming your way, my friend, and they will make your life more joyful, I hope. That's the aim of my videos, to make people's life more joyful as they find their meaning, as they also become aware of their divinity, for those who are interested. Enjoy!